G'day guys, what's cracking? It's Ralph here, and I've had a ton of different questions relating to how the peak design works with Ulanzi's latest offering of the F38. And I just want to make a really quick video to show you some of the differences. So for example, you've asked, are the center columns interchangeable? So if I take the center column out of the Ulanzi and I take the center column out of the peak design and I swatch them over, you will find that neither of them work. No, they're triangular, but they're very different shaped triangular. Who'd have thought? And neither of them work. So you can't use peak design center column with Ulanzi or Ulanzi center column with peak design. Next question, people asked, if you have a peak design plate, does it work on Ulanzi? Well, this is a peak design plate, and this is the F38. It works, of course, on the 0Y, but on the F38, I cannot any direction get it to fit. And the reason is they're the right size. They're both about the same height, except if you can see this, but this one has a higher rim, a taller rim than this one, and as a result it doesn't slide in. But Ulanzi can fit in the peak design. Look, nice and tight, and you can tighten that off, and that is there to stay, and it sits at any orientation. So Ulanzi F38 plate does work on the peak design tripod mount. Next, you've asked, can the peak design toggles that we all should use, know and love, they're so good, does it fit? Well, we know it fits on the peak design because it hides in this little corner, but does it fit on the F38? So there is a little corner, and I am going to push it in now. Always use your teeth. Mum said never use your teeth. Sorry, Mum. Okay, so that attaches, so you can put this on the bottom of your camera, and you can attach it to a camera strap. Very handy, but does this then work on the F38? And let me just slot it in and see. And the answer is a big fat whopping yes. Come on, very helpful. Now let me take it out and let me stick it in on the tripod of the peak design, and look at that, a big fat flopping yes. Come on. In terms of the Ulanzi feet, you can stick any feet on here that have a 1/4 or an adapter you can stick in here that puts it to 3/8, and you can stick 3/8 feet on it, so any feet will fit on this. You may also be asking, well, can I mix and match the center columns, so use half of this with half of this? And the answer is no, you can't, because the triangles are different shaped and the shapes don't work together. They don't get together as we would hope they would. But love your questions and your ingenuity and your creativity of like, will this work and will that work? And come on, I'm all about that. So if you got more, down below. And if you've been asking these questions, then you are my kind of people. Yep. Which makes sense, which is why you follow me, right? And I think that's all I needed to say. If there's any other questions you've got about one or two and do they work together, please put them in the comments below. Please subscribe if this has been helpful. I told you it was a short one, and I'm out. See ya.